Well, the world continues to face a race against time, climate change. That was the message from outgoing COP President Ségolène Royal. Royal oversaw the landmark Paris climate change agreement, but she's warned that now real action must be taken. She is also calling for more support for African countries most affected by climate change. CCTV's Dan Williams has the story from Marrakesh, Morocco.
Looking to maintain the climate action momentum in Marrakesh. The Breakthrough Paris Climate Change Agreement put the scaffolding in place to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. But the fine print of that agreement still requires significant work and action.
Achieving the aims and ambitions of the Paris Agreement is not a given. Our work is far from done. This is a new phase for the international climate process. Together, we can deliver the promise of the Paris Agreement to billions of people on this planet today and to future generations.
A key focus of this conference will be on Africa. 700 million people in Africa are still without access to light and electricity. Delegates shone a solar lamp in the shape of an Ethiopian flower as a symbolic gesture. But there was also a call to do more to help those suffering from the consequences of climate change.
Les pays les plus pauvres, comme s'il n'y en avait déjà plus.
The poorest countries live as if no planet remained. I would therefore demand climate justice, and in particular climate justice for Africa. Of the 50 countries most hard hit by global warming, 36 of them are in sub-Saharan Africa. Our race against time is ahead of us.
That theme was continued by the incoming COP president.
We must join forces. It's our responsibility. It's transparent in front of the eyes of the world. So we should unite to respond to the needs of the most vulnerable.
Now begins almost a fortnight of talks and negotiations between thousands of delegates from across the globe. The Paris Agreement has now come into force, but that promise now needs to be followed up by action. Dan Williams, CCTV, Marrakesh.